Have you ever had a woman take up space in your mind and just never leave? No matter what you're doing, working, relaxing, even trying to sleep, her image keeps surfacing. Her smile, her voice, that one conversation, that one moment. And the more you try to forget, the more she lingers. But here's the question most men are too afraid to ask. Is she thinking about you too, or is this all in your head? In this video, we'll break down the hidden psychology behind why you can't stop thinking about her, what it actually means, and the brutally honest truth about whether she feels the same. By the end, you'll understand what's really going on. Not in her mind, but in yours. When a woman keeps reappearing in your mind, it's not random. It's psychological. It's emotional. And in some cases, it's chemical. One key factor is something psychologists call the Zeigarnik effect. When your brain gets stuck on unfinished emotional stories. Maybe things ended suddenly, maybe you never got closure, or maybe deep down you feel like something was left unsaid, unexplored, unresolved. And so your mind keeps replaying the highlight reel, not to torture you, but because it's searching for answers, for closure, for peace. But that closure may never come. Then there's emotional anchoring. If she made you feel alive, desired, understood, your brain attached those feelings to her, a song, a scent, a random street you both walked down once, suddenly triggers the same rush of emotion. And let's not ignore dopamine, the brain's reward chemical. If she once made you feel powerful, admired, or even just seen, your mind links her to that dopamine spike and begins chasing it again and again and again. But this raises a deeper question. Is it love you're feeling, or is it emotional addiction? Let's be honest, it feels like love. But the brain often disguises obsession as affection. Real love is steady, mutual, grounded in connection, shared vulnerability, and safety. If you think about her because she made you feel secure, because you miss who you became around her, that might be love. But obsession is different. It's loud, intrusive, and often one-sided. You catch yourself rereading old texts, stalking her social media, wondering what she's doing, who she's with. You're not remembering love. You're chasing validation. Obsession feeds on inconsistency when you were given just enough attention to spark hope, but not enough to feel safe. And that intermittent reward, it mimics the cycle of addiction. So ask yourself, are you in love with her or with the version of her you created in your mind? Here's the question every man wants answered. If I can't stop thinking about her, is she thinking about me too? We all want to believe in a psychic connection that if she's on your mind constantly, maybe you're on hers too. Some people call it an energetic bond, a mutual pull that defies explanation. And yes, there are moments where two people think about each other at the same time. No message, no call, just an unspoken echo. But there's the brutal truth. More often than not, you're thinking about her far more than she's thinking about you. Why? Because the female brain processes attachment differently. Women are emotional processors. They grieve, they analyze, they talk it out. Most of the emotional work is done up front. Men, on the other hand, often bottle it in and it leaks out later through thoughts, memories, and regrets. So, by the time you're obsessing, she may have already moved on emotionally. And the connection you feel, it might be a ghost, not of her, but of how she made you feel. So what do you do if she's taken up too much space in your head and your heart? Here's the truth. Letting go doesn't start with forgetting her. It starts with remembering yourself. First, don't fight the thought. When she pops up in your mind, notice it. Acknowledge it, but don't feed it. Say to yourself, she's not here, but I am. Then, shift your focus. Second, rewire your brain with new emotional anchors. Pick up something that challenges you, something that excites you, something that builds you, not your fantasy of her. Third, go silent, not to manipulate, but to measure. Pull your energy back. No massages, no likes, no silent check-ins, and see what happens. Does she reach out? Does she feel the shift? Or was it always just you holding the connection alive? Because the moment you stop chasing her energy, you begin reclaiming your own. Here's the truth most men never hear. You don't miss her. You miss the version of yourself you were around her. You miss how she made you feel, confident, alive, wanted. but feelings are internal. And what she awakened in you still lives inside you. So maybe she wasn't the one. Maybe she was the mirror that showed you who you could be if you loved yourself the way you loved her. And maybe, just maybe, the real woman you're meant to be with won't make you obsess. She'll make you feel safe, seen, and at peace. So the next time you can't stop thinking about her, ask yourself, is she the one on your mind or just the spark that woke something sleeping inside of?